Hi guys. Yes, it's that time of the year again. Long-time viewers of my channel, they know the drill already. It is end of May, beginning of June, and it's the time when I have to prepare to leave Thailand, and I will be in Austria for the next 5 months. This is when my systems here in Thailand go from DIYing into the long-term test mode. Right, so everything has to work when I'm gone here. It has not been like that in the past, of course. Every year when I was gone, I had my system breakdowns, but this year a lot of things have changed. There was a lot of investment done here, because of course, if something breaks down, there's nobody who can fix it. The best I can do is ask my wife to turn off and on a master switch, but that's it. Right, the last video which I've released, it was about the old LFP cells, was considered kind of viral on my channel, right? So we had about 10,000 views in common on the English and German video, which is totally out of the frame what's going on usually on my channel. So thank you very much for all that interest. Many people have subscribed, but thank you much more for all the interesting comments I've got. And you know, on this channel the main focus is on learning from each other, and it's not just you should learn, I'm also learning with every of the videos. So I want to of course avoid that with my new battery packs that something similar would happen and the cells are degrading by some reason faster than they should. And so the main topic which I saw, which can be a factor here with my new battery system, was the comment about temperature. I have here on my spot for the batteries one big issue, and that is some kind of the stagnant air and a lot of sun. So this place is heating up quite a bit, and I was telling you about ambient temperatures of around 45 degrees Celsius, and of course when the ambient temperature is as high, that will result in high cell temperatures also during the battery operation. So I reverted immediately to some Thai engineering. And how would that look like? Thai engineering must be fast and cheap, and for many things here you can see some type of engineering, and I want to show this to you right away. So please tell me if in your country then they are doing things like this as well. Yeah, and this is what I came up with before I have to leave. Thai people, they like to use PVC pipes for quick and easy fixes, and what I made is an extra sunroof here above the equipment. And yeah, I have already results how this is affecting actually the temperatures below here in the battery and inverter area here. So yeah, this is very cheap and easy. You take some PVC pipes, take a sun sail, a few cable ties, and that's already it. I made this roof high above the other one, so the energy of the sun is broken right away. And then you still have this airy place there, and the heat bubble which is then created there can be blown away by the wind or just disappear here to the up. Before, Of course, this roof here was breaking and absorbing the sun rays, and this was causing an hot air bubble up here, and this is now gone. I'll just show you a few graphs how the temperature is affected before and after. So you can see there with the similar conditions, the temperature here in the battery equipment area is around 4 degrees lower. Now you might say, okay, 4 degrees, that's not a lot, but it is a lot. If we are talking about temperatures 40 degrees Celsius or above, I think every degree is counting there. The batteries will reach around 39 to 40 degrees during operation, and this should then be already quite okay. So the Powerwall is in this combination now running for 1 month. When I installed the 2 batteries, I told you that the day inverter together with the old battery cells has stored around 750 kilowatt hours within 2 months. And now with the 2 batteries, new batteries, even though the weather is quite bad, we had a monsoon going from south to north, it was raining quite a lot and it's cloudy almost every day. In 1 month, this combination has stored away 600 kilowatt hours. So that's of course much more. It's still not what can be done with this system. I'm expecting then that the normal months will be around 700 kilowatt hours of removed excessive energy with this here. The second effect is that now during the low season we had already 8 days, so where for 24 hours we did not export or import any energy. So we have been fully autonomous. That was not achievable with the system before, but now it works absolutely great. Every time when the demand is not very high, we don't need to import or export anything from the grid. The export in general for the month of May was actually nearly zero because the weather was not good, and I only got the battery full for about 4 or 5 times. So for every other day, the whole excessive energy was taken into the batteries. I've in the meantime set the inverter to use lithium mode again. So the battery is commanding the inverter. But in order to do that, I was telling you that after I've received the batteries, I had per each of the battery packs, there were a few cells inside which needed to be balanced a little bit. And because there are passive balancers here built into the BMS, into the PACE BMS, this might have taken probably all the 5 months to bring the bulk of cells together. So what I did is I have opened up both of the packs, of course, and one day when the packs were full, I've built my manual passive balancer out of old probes and 2 1.5 ohm resistors, 10 watts in parallel. So this is an 6 amp passive balancer, and as you know, inside the BMS the balancer works with around 50 milliamps. So 6 amps versus 50 milliamps. In about 1 hour combined for both the packs, I have achieved a balancing result the system itself would only be able to do in about 2 or 3 months. And now all the cells, the bulk of the cells are together to a point that when the charging is finished, all the cells would be within those 20 millivolts, which they should be. when they leave the flat area of the charging curve. So this is perfect. It does not take a lot, and then you just touch each of the affected cells which are too high a little bit with these balancing probes for a couple of minutes, and the voltages will be drawn down where you need them. Yeah, and the last thing which I want to show you, when you have your solar system, check your solar array from time to time. And what you should focus about is the MC4 connections, right? Especially when you have an array which you can easily check, like this one. Because let me show it to you, these connections can fail from time to time. You see this one? This one probably has developed a bad connection, high resistance inside, and it actually broke, probably from heat. So we have to replace this one. In a worst case, this could actually start arcing and make a fire, especially when it's then confined between a roof and panels. This can then cause much bigger problems. Yeah, and that's already it. The new connector is installed. You can see here on the old one, it's completely cracked. So, as I said, again, always check your connections. The season is more or less over for this year. Summertime is more quiet on my channel. It is the time when most of you are probably doing your own projects. So I wish you a good luck with that. Enjoy the videos which I have made. Maybe you can find some helpful advice in them. After I'm back, the beginning of November then, I have already a few small projects lined up. Now I have to use the time in Austria to earn the money for it. When you live in Thailand, it's still the money which you can bring into the country which have significantly more value than the money which you can earn here. So this makes a very important part when I'm doing investments here in my energy systems. So I wish you all the best for your DIY. Enjoy the summer. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give me some likes. Subscribe to the channel. Press the bell button so that you don't miss the start of the new season. And thank you for watching. I see you next time.